So, welcome to uh, my dear students and researchers. So, today we know uh, the power is must, means we need power, we need green power, because we can't provide a quality human life without power. So, if you take the statistics today in India, the most of the power requirement is catered by thermal power using fossil fuels. But the main problem is the fossil fuel in turn it will release huge greenhouse gases to the environment. But to avoid that, the alternate is nuclear power as well as the uh, power through renewable energy. Even though those you can the renewable like solar, wind, and all these things, it's intermittent power. You can't uh, generate electricity through uh, wind or solar when suppose there is no sun or the wind speed is less. Okay, so all these plus minus everythings are there, but still people are trying to find some sustainable and the to generate the power which will be sustainable, and it should be green power. So today I am going to discuss a very basic. It's a very lot of things are there. Just I will give you an idea so that you can take up these things as your higher study, or you can write a proposal for funding. So today we are going to, you know, hydrogen in environment. Hydrogen is a clean fuel that produce, because the uh, abundant source of hydrogen it will be in water, so, and in the universe there is a plenty of water. Okay, so hydrogen, the clean the hydrogen is only produced when the water is burned, but the traditional hydrogen production methods, this also needs it will emits the greenhouse gases. So there is a technique, because you know the hydrogen to produce hydrogen from water, how much energy is required? Definitely, by burning that hydrogen, you need to produce more energy. Then only it will be fruitful, or it will be it is feasible. It will be a feasible alternative. But actually, it's not happening. Okay, one way it is releasing greenhouse gases, and the efficiency of the entire production is very less. So, but the hydrogen combustion will never emit greenhouse gases like CO2, carbon monoxide, etc. So, we can consider, but we have to work significantly to produce hydrogen from water with some suitable method. So, that is called photocatalytic water splitting. In water molecule, the hydrogen and oxygens are in a covalent bond, and you know the covalent bond is highly stable in nature and it's really difficult to split up. Okay, so if you mix some photocatalyst and some co-catalyst with that, and if you keep in the uh, so basically uh, this will when you mix the photocatalyst in the water, then with once the sunlight is incident on it, and based on the irradiation and the energy of the incident photon, this water covalent bond, it's become ionic bond, it is, and it is by its own very easily it is uh, breaking out and producing hydrogen. Okay, even though there are a lot of plus and minus points, so this will be a very good proposal uh, to establish a prototype or pilot plant that can become a good alternative in near future. So what should be the objective? Because once you are doing something, your vision and mission should be very clear. You should have a very clear idea what we are going to do. So this is to demonstrate the feasibility of generating hydrogen gas from water using sunlight and photocatalyst. So normally the catalyst you can use, because it should be definitely, I'll explain the mechanism or the uh, basically the phenomena involved in that process. So you need semiconductor based some agent as photocatalyst like titanium oxide or some metal oxide. Okay, then you should definitely estimate that at what intensity how much hydrogen is getting produced, what the minimum irradiation is required, the energy level, etc. Okay, then to finally, after proving the concept, you can go for uh, the establishment of a pilot plant for it. Okay, so what are the material needed here? So you need distilled water, which will be splitting or breaking out to hydrogen and oxygen. Then the photocatalyst, the titanium oxide, zinc oxide, or some semiconductor based catalyst. Then some sacrificial agent like methanol or ethanol to enhance the reaction. Uh, then you need some co-catalyst, noble metal like platinum and all. Then some electrodes. Okay. So how to prove the concept? So first you need to uh, prepare uh, the solution. You have to mix the photocatalyst with the water, then add sacrificial agent, then you keep that in a open sunlight, okay, and monitor the reaction, and then collect the hydrogen produced from the reaction. Okay, so here slightly in, because this is the mechanics behind the entire process. You know, in semiconductor there is a if you see the internal structure of a semiconductor, so there will be a valence band and there is a conduction band, and there will be in between there is a gap which is called the band gap. Okay, so this is the complete reaction what is happening during the entire process. So if the incident solar energy radiation or the energy of the or the you can tell if the irradiation energy of the photon. If it is higher than 1.223 electron volt, then the semiconductor, the uh, photocatalyst you are using, that will be once it is absorbed, that photon. So what will happen? This semiconductor, it will be on excited state, and one electron from the valence band, it will travel after crossing the band gap to conduction band. Okay, so once one electron is moving from the valence band, so here one hole will be created. Hole is nothing but the just opposite to an electron, and this now what will happen, whatever the water molecule present on the surface of the um, photocatalyst. So here you see the water and this hole, it will go for a oxidation and produce oxygen and the hydrogen cation. Then this cation again, it is not in stable state, it's a ionic state. So immediately what will happen, this hydrogen ion, it will add with the uh, electron available in the uh, conduction band, and it will produce hydrogen. Okay, so this is the overall. If you do this here, if you balance it, final reaction is this one. So here 2 mole of water, if you go through this process, it will produce 2 mole of hydrogen and 1 mole of oxygen. So this is the basic mechanism. If you see in the, you can tell the chemistry or the semiconductor physics behind it is the basic thing. So here the challenge is the selection of a photocatalyst, its economic feasibility, everything you can carry out in your research. So here again the process is written or explained how this photocatalyst is helping to split the water to hydrogen and oxygen. I can't remember, some long back, I think in the year of 2015 or 16, the Institute of Nanoscience and Technology in Mohali, it's near to Chandigarh, and it's in Chandigarh. So they made one pilot plant. So this is the picture. This is the reaction chamber. Here the catalyst is mixed and then it is kept in uh, sunlight, which is then the oxygen is collected here. Sorry, hydrogen is collected here. So once you are getting hydrogen very easily, now the um, uh, uh, hydrogen combustion engines are highly efficient and it will produce the green energy. Okay, so by using the combustion of hydrogen, you can rotate one turbo engine. The shaft of the turbo engine could be connected in the with alternator, and it will produce energy. So this is the entire process I explained very briefly. Now you can go through the literature survey and you can make your proposal. So I think this is one entire whatever so far I have explained. So there is a prototype plant with the hydrogen combustion engine in some university in Germany, where the people already started it. So I think I'm able to give you the glimpse what I, I was telling. So definitely it will be a very good research topic in India in the context of uh, green and sustainable energy in near future. Even though a lot of are there, you have to do start because it's a very new concept, and then you have to start everything start from the scratch. But still, it will be near future. It could be a better alternative to produce power. So with the whatever I have explained with that, you can write, I think, a detailed proposal and the schematics. You can make your own schematics for the explanation. The remaining things are very simple. Uh, to produce the hydrogen is the challenge, and then that hydrogen can be used as a fuel for the combustion engines. You have to work for the design of the combustion engines also. Okay, all these things. So hope it will be useful to you. Thank you so much. Thanks for your patience.